So we are in Quebec City right now, and this is a book Christmas tree. It is absolutely fantastic, and they are having a contest. You can win. I don't know if I'm gonna get demonetized because there's music here, but if so, I'll do a voiceover. But you can win $500 if you guess how many books are in this Christmas tree. It is like absolutely fantastic. So what are your guesses, guys? How many books do you think are in here? Let me know. So it is 8 a.m. and we have been on the road for about 3 hours now. As you can see, it is really snowy outside, but we're making good time. We've already made a couple of bathroom stops and we are continuing on this journey. If there's anything interesting to show you, I will let you know as it comes up, but I just wanted to let you know that we're on the road heading towards Fredericton. So we are coming up to the New Brunswick border. I think I see the sign. It should be that blue sign right there. Oh yeah, there it is, there it is, there it is. We're gonna be driving by it right now. Welcome to New Brunswick!
A few moments later.
All right, you guys, so we are in a small little town in Edmundston, New Brunswick, and I'm going to stop at our first little free library. It's so cute. It's next to a Palladium, which is an indoor roller skating rink, for those of you who don't know. So that's really fun. I actually have to get dressed. I got to put my jacket on because, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it's right there. But there's so much snow that I definitely have to put my jacket on. So I'm gonna go check out that library. It's a good thing I'm wearing my winter boots, and I will take you guys with me, and hopefully there's gonna be some good stuff. So I didn't show you guys this before, but I had cleaned out, of course they're all upside down, but I had cleaned out a whole bunch of my blind book dates that I sell at my Etsy shop. And these ones were not really selling. It's a whole bunch of like French books. A lot of them are young adult, things like that. So I'm going to leave a couple of French young adult books in the little free library, which again is way over there. And I think that people are really going to like it here because it is a bilingual province, an officially bilingual province. So definitely there's going to be some young adult readers here because again, you have that Palladium right there. So it's definitely a place where families come. So let's go check out what's in the library. I'm trying to decide if I want to cross the grass or not. Should I cross the grass? All right, well, we are going to tread a new path. There is about half a foot of snow. So we're just gonna walk through. Whoa, I'm trying like not to fall off the trail here, but I don't know if I'm not gonna fall because it looks like a big library, but it also looks like kind of an empty library. And we do have to go down. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea because I have to go down there's so much snow. It was a bad idea to come up here. I'm going to have to run down and like hope I don't fall because it's a big decline. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, so here is the little library. It's so cute. It's so big. It's so big. Okay, let's see what is inside. They have a whole bunch of like kids books. Here's like seems to be like a French section. So nothing really here. It's in such good shape. It's got these like magnetic doors. This seems to be an English section. Oh no, it's got like a few French books in it as well. I don't see anything for me, Shanghai Girls, but it seems to be like very water damaged. And then what do we have here? Whole bunch of Robin Carr paperbacks that somebody left here. A Clive Cussler. I'm going to go ahead and leave my blind book dates just here like that so that people can see them. But I don't think that I'm going to take anything out of this library. There's something here called An American Marriage. I've never heard of this one. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything here for me, but I did get to leave some blind book dates. So kind of a bust, but we're going to be looking at some other free little libraries as we keep going on our trip to Fredericton.
The next day.
Hey everyone, so it is the next day and we managed to get here to Fredericton and have a sort of somewhat decent night's sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, the heater just turned on in the room, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'll try and turn up the volume on the mic on my phone, but yeah, basically for today the plan is going to be to go around and visit some little free libraries. The only catch is that it's going to be like a high of -12 today in Fredericton, and it's going to feel like -21 with the wind chill. So not the greatest day potentially to be spending outside. However, it is December 26th and everything is closed. Like, there are no stores. Boxing Day is not a thing in New Brunswick, as we learned. So basically, it's sit around and do absolutely nothing in the hotel room today, or it's go out, check out some little free libraries, deposit some of the books that I have brought with me to deposit around here into those libraries, and then I guess come home and show you a haul if there's any. And when I say home, it's like home to the hotel room. I don't know if you guys make that mistake, but I make that mistake all the time. Every time I'm staying in a hotel, I will always say come home, but it's not home. It's like home base, you know, it's home base. So that's going to be the plan. And yeah, yesterday we actually went and saw The Housemaid. Last night it was kind of accidental. We had gone out to get some water to bring back to the hotel, and then we thought that we would explore. Okay, so the heater just turned on again. I'm really sorry, you guys, but if I don't talk over it, we're never gonna get any filming done. So yesterday I actually went to the movies with Eric. It was a happy little accident. We had left the hotel room to go and pick up some water, and then we decided to explore the area even though everything was closed and it was dark outside. And basically we ended up at a movie theater and we ended up seeing The Housemaid, which, as you guys might remember, is a book that I read earlier this year and I gave 5 stars. I really liked it. And it is a book by Frida McFadden that has been adapted into a movie. And I think it was releasing Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And we just went and we saw it because we had nothing else to do, basically, and we had accidentally stumbled across the movie theater. Anyway, funny story. So we saw that movie, and it was good. I wanted to say to you guys that if you haven't seen it yet, that it's, and you'd like The Housemaid, and you're one of those people kind of like me that worries about whether or not when a book is adapted into a movie, does it actually keep to the script? I will say that for the most part, The Housemaid actually does. And I was really, really happy that they didn't deviate too much from the original text, and that the book, and that the movie really stuck to the book as much as possible, given that there are moments in the book when I can't really talk too much about it for those of you who haven't read the book. I don't want to ruin it for you, but there's certain moments where lengthier periods, of course, were shortened for the sake of a movie, because normally this book would probably take anybody anywhere from 2 to 3 days to read. I read it in like 2 days, under 2 days, because like I really couldn't put it down. I really enjoyed that book, but you also have to consider that they're squeezing it into 1.5 or 2 hours for a movie. So naturally, some things are going to be adjusted for like a wider audience or like a lower general rating, probably, because there were certain things that happened in the book that didn't happen in the movie, but the gist of the feeling was there. So overall, I would say that the movie was a really good representation of the book. It did everything that I wanted it to do, aside from the fact that Amanda Seyfried, I can never say her name properly, I felt that she was too pretty for the role, considering how Nina is described in the book. And I think that that would be probably my one critique. Everything else was done really, really well. The acting was fabulous. Elizabeth Perkins was in it, which I didn't know she was going to be in that movie. But I would say that because Nina's character in the book, and it's not a spoiler, it's just like she's kind of like 40 pounds overweight, or she's like almost, she's described in the book as being like too, like almost not attractive enough for her husband. And like in the movie, Amanda Seyfried, who plays Nina's character, she's like obviously really attractive, so it didn't exactly work for me in that aspect. Like I really wanted her to be more like the book character, but again, this is just me sort of rambling right now, so I'm sorry. I just needed to sort of share my thoughts with people that may have read the book and would possibly like understand it. So anyway, I'm gonna fix myself up, and I think we'll get dressed and go see what little free libraries in Fredericton have to offer. So I guess I'll see you again real soon. Stay tuned.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So we are at our first little library. It's really cute. It's like seriously in the ass end of nowhere, okay? Like we had to follow, we're like in the really end of like a housing complex. It's really kind of like woodsy. That's like the woods, and the library is like right there. So we're gonna go check it out. It is -14 outside Celsius. So this is what I do for you. I want you to know that. Okay, so let's go check it out. First, I'm gonna take some books out of the car. I have still quite a few left. This one is pretty full, so I'm just gonna maybe leave one book behind because we do have a lot of libraries to go to today. So let's not drop the phone in the snow, and let's see what they have here. It's so cute. The lighting isn't great, you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but it's like really early in the morning still. So let's see what they have. They have The Sweet Spot, so that looks like a romance. I don't read romance. The Bump Plan, something by Sandra Brown. Let's see. The Sweet Spot, I don't read that. Waterfront Reading, The Bump Plan. So I guess that has to do with a seasonal shell. There's something here. Wow, that is like a construction type book. There's some really old ones, James Patterson. We have a Walking Dead and Artemis Fowl, a Stephen Hawking. And then most of it is all children's books. So I'm not going to be taking anything here, but I will be leaving a blind book date. It's really cute. It's got a nice little magnetic closure here. But yeah, so there's not really anything for me at this one, but we will go on to the next one. Okay, so this one here, super cute. It's at a, it's actually at a city bus stop. So I'm going to be leaving a blind date with a book, Vampires YA Fantasy Romance. Let's see what they have in here. Seems to be quite a lot of what I believe are YA titles, sports type titles. Nothing that I would read. Some John Grisham. Let's see. This is Her Every Fear. Oh, maybe this, because this is a, I think a, well, definitely a thriller. And there's also something by Sherry Lapina, which I've never read from her before. And there's some Veronica Roth, it looks like. So yeah, I'm going to, since I didn't take one from the other one, I'm going to leave a blind book date here. And I will take two from this one. I will take these two. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And yeah, I will take these two. Not Sue Grafton. Oh my God, you guys, it is so cold. I cannot feel my fingers. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Two books. Okay, you guys, this one is so cute. It's like a little barn, but it's missing a door and it looks like it's in pretty bad shape. So I still want to get a book and leave it behind. So I'm going to leave a contemporary fiction teen YA. It's got a 4.13 star rating on Goodreads. Oh yeah, no, I don't think we can leave anything here. This one is in really bad shape. Everything here is all water damaged. It's like full of mold. Yeah, I think we're just gonna actually skip this one because the steward, I don't know, it's not really doing a great job. So yeah, we're not gonna leave anything here because everything is like super water damaged. Yeah, so sadly we're not going to be leaving any books in that cute little barn because everything there is really water damaged. It's full of black mold. It's not like in great shape. So I'm not going to like call them out or anything on the app, but like, yeah, we're just going to move on to the next one because I couldn't do anything to save it. So sadly, a no-go for that one. Okie doke. So we are at the next little library. This is the chapter. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's got this like bungee cord. I don't know even like how to get into it. Okay, like that. And it's not looking like it's in the best shape, but let's see what they have. So they have some, you know, guys, just to let you know, I would organize this if it wasn't so freaking cold outside, but it's way too cold for me to organize anything here. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Please don't come at me, but like, it's not in great shape. Maybe I'll try and organize the bottom a little bit. There's a Sandra Brown. There is Pause to Remember. It's not something that I would read. I'm not going to take anything from here, but I will organize it. And it looks like there are some business cards in here. So yeah, nothing here for me. Oh no, you guys. Oh no, this library is completely empty. Oh no. They have a moisture absorber in there. I have never seen that before, but this one is like a really cute library. It's got like such a nice sturdy handle. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really nice and sturdy. And this is, I don't know, like I've never seen one so empty before. So I'm going to have to report it that it does need some books. I will leave a couple of blind book dates in here because I guess maybe people probably walk their dogs by here. So I'm going to leave these two. It's got a nice little to lock it, so that's really small. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to report this one as being really, really thirsty. So this is our next free little library. It is made out of sheeting. Let's see what's inside. There's like quite a lot in here. The room where it happened, let me see, worthy. There's some French ones. I'm going to leave this one here. It's a roman jeunesse, so a young adult. Let me see if there's anything on the bottom. Nothing really. Mostly things for kids, so maybe I'll leave this down here. It's a little golden book. This one is, let's see what title it is. Oh, The Shy Little Kitten. I may actually take this one for a junk journal. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this one. I've left the roman jeunesse, and yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So on to the next. So here we are at the Fredericton Botanic Garden. There's the little library is like right over here. Actually, there's footsteps, which means that people have been using it since the last snowfall, which is really cool. So here we are. I have with me today to leave here a teen YA fiction, which probably would do well here, I'm hoping. Okay, let's see what is inside. We have The Hypnotist, which I feel like I've heard of this. Like I might want to pick this one up. I feel like I've heard this before, so I might hold on to that one. Then we have like an indie published something here. I'm gonna just put my book down. Just gonna put this here so that I have some free hands. What else have we got here? Storyteller. Oh, The Storyteller, Jodi Picoult. I'm not actually going to be reading a mass market paperback, so there's a lot of that here. There's Lost and Found in Paris. I don't read romance. I'm not likely to read that, so I'm gonna leave this here. Let me see what else they have here. They have James Rollins. Not really good at taking footage, you guys. I feel like you know that about me. Homecoming. What is this? This is a Kate Morton novel. Why do I feel like, well, maybe I'll pick it up because I feel like I've heard of that one before. And if it isn't good, I could always just give it back. Then there's something called A Door in the Middle of Nowhere. Light in the Window. These are Penguin classics. The High Green Hill, Philippa Gregory, and Patricia Cornwell. I'm really starting to need to pee, you guys. Like, it's very serious. Okay, so we have a free little library here. It's so cute. Let me show you the outside. They decorated it with all these like actual handprints, which is super cute. Okay, let's see. This one opens. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do we have in here? Let's scan these ones up. Lots of stuff for kids. Mostly for kids, actually. Okay, so we have The Egyptologist, Debbie Macomber. We have a Gerald Seymour. Never heard of this person. Oh my gosh. So there's a big hardcover copy of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I actually have a copy of this book already, so I'm not going to take it. I guess they have the children's books on top. Okay. So The Grace of Wild Things. That looks like a children's as well. Mystery at Lake Placid. Yeah, so I'm not going to actually take anything here, but this is a really cool find. And I feel like if people saw this, they would pick it up. So I think that what I'm going to do for that one is I'm going to leave it kind of facing forward, and I'm going to put mine down here like that and just leave a book behind. But that's a really cool find. I would have taken it if I didn't already have a copy. Okay, so here we are at the next little library. Let's see what they have inside. They have, oh my goodness, this is so funny. So they have Stephen Graham Jones, The Only Good Indians. Now, this is an author that I have tried before that I've had some difficulty with. So that's not going to be it. And oh, they have these little Christmas patches that I guess you could put on like your bag or something. Okay, then they have something which is the winner of the Canadian Council for the Arts, When Everything Feels Like the Movies. I've never heard of this. the Truth Commission, some Geronimo Stilton, Museum of Heartbreak, and like, you guys, it's like so funny, but look. Literally, this is the copy that I have at home. I don't know why I'm holding it this way. I guess because it was like sorted upside down. But this is the one that I have at home. And I didn't take the hardcover from the other one. So, all right, nothing in this one for me. I'm going to leave this behind though, if it fits. I think it should. I took it out of the other library, but it had like some pages missing or like falling out of the spine. So that's why the elastic. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to read it. That's going to trigger me. So Eagle Eye Eric, as we were driving to our next location, actually spotted one on the side of the road because I was, I don't know, preoccupied mostly with my bladder right now. So he found another library and we're going to go check that one out right now. So it's actually not part of the little library network, but it's on the same street, like across the street. So let's check it out. So this one is really cute. It's like blue and pink. It's got a really sturdy little lock on it. So let's open it up and see what is inside. It's pretty full. You guys know that I am not the best at recording these little libraries. I'm just going to kind of show you what's there. So there's John Green's The Fault in Our Stars, some Sandra Brown. I'm sort of just like looking inside of this. It's not like the best selection, I'm not going to lie. So Send Me Into the Woods Alone, Essays on Motherhood. Yeah, nothing here for me, but I will leave behind a little blind book date. And that's it. Here we are at our next little free library. It actually matches the house, which is like super duper cute. So did the last little blue one. I just forgot to like tell you that it matched the other one. And they have this little thing on the bottom here. It's so cute. It is a teeny tiny trinket trading post. So right now they have a piece of chalk and like a little toy mug, but that's really cute. Let's look inside and see if there's anything that we can take today or anything that we are interested in. So we have a Thomas King book. That's a Canadian First Nations author. I read in university. I wasn't really into, unfortunately. There's something here called Ragdoll. That might be interesting. Let me see what that is. That is, looks like it might be a thriller. So that's interesting. Let me leave this behind. A new song. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. The City and Its Uncertain Walls. It's kind of like messy, but maybe we'll just take the one. All right. Oh, cute. Okay, this one. This is cute. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do this one without gloves. It's still like -12 outside, but we'll see how we go with this one. It's so cute. It's like right in the middle of this like kind of field situation. It says Rory's Reads, you guys. So this is the free little library right here, but this I'm assuming would be Rory from Gilmore Girls' Reads. So I wonder if everything there actually is Rory's Reads. This has some nice ones. Let's see what there is. This is Both Sides of the Wire, the Fredericton internment camp. Okay, so that would be like a local type read, but let's see what's here. Okay, so we have The Voyage of Freydis. That feels like a YA. It is. We have some Rainbow Rowell Landline. Now, I've never read her before. I think she writes romance, so that's not going to be for me. Let's see if I can get it back in here. Okay, some Tom Clancy, Margaret Atwood. I don't read that. Okay, let's put this back up here and see what's on the bottom. So we have John Grisham. My hands are so cold right now. They're so cold. Okay, let's see what's down here. This is all for children. Okay, so not for me. My hands are freezing. So back to the car we go. Okay, this one looks really full. Like it could be very fun. Let's see. We can open the door with my gloved up hands here. Okay, so we will be leaving a jeunesse horreur. So that's going to be a young adult horror. This one looks like it might have some good ones. I see some Jodi Picoult here. Oh, it's really deep too. It's really, really deep. Okay, so let's see what's what. Let me put this one down. A Suitable Lie. This is a domestic noir. I probably would not read that. Mark Billingham, The Inconvenient Indian, a curious account of the native people in North America. Oh, this is also a Thomas King. So Thomas King, as we've said, is a Canadian First Nations author. Okay, we have Nicholas Sparks' The Wish, a couple of hockey books, a vintage Christmas treasury. I love the illustrations in that, but I have no need for that. Okay, flipping box cards. I've never heard of that. That's an ARC from September of 2023. Let's see what else there is. The sleeping car porter. Never heard of this one. It was expensive. It was $23.95. Okay, what else do we have here? We have some, that looks like it might be a romance. We have some Cassandra Clare, Untamed. I've seen that one before. Wish You Were Here. Now, this is an example of one of the Jodi Picoult titles that I would not want to read. So sadly, I'm actually going to leave this one here because it's just one of those ones that I didn't have any interest in reading, despite the fact that I do like Jodi Picoult's writing. So I guess this one is not really going to be one that I take any books from. And since I'm running out of books, I'm actually not going to leave this one here. I'm going to bring it back and leave it. I'm going to leave it in a place where I do take a book, because I didn't take anything here. So we'll go to the next one. Say hi. He's not waving. He doesn't want to be on camera. All right, so we are on a downhill slope right now, and I'm just hoping that I'm not going to slide down the hill. Okay, so we are at this one shares banned books, which is kind of cool. Oh my goodness, look at this little latch here, how it like goes that way. I don't think I've ever seen a latch like that before. That's a really boss level hook. Okay, let's see what they have here. This one seems to be a good one. We have some Vince Flynn. Let me see what's here. I'm just gonna put this one down and we'll go through it. Okay, so we have a really beat up copy of The Shadow Rising. I'm not going to take that. That's way too beat up. Devil House, which is, I don't know if that's like a horror. Okay, so it's like crime. Let's see. We have Trespass, Why Not Me, Meg Cabot, Lisa Wingate. I think I just like DNF'd one of her books. Girls Stop Apologizing. Okay, Pendragon, Open Source for Business. There's a Vince Flynn, Enemy of the State. I've never read that. And like Insta Mom. Okay, there is a Colleen Hoover, which I don't read. I'll just move these around here a little bit so we can see what is underneath, because this one really has like a lot of stuff. Okay, so A Good Marriage. I've never heard of that. Three Sisters, more Pendragon stuff. And then like the bottom, somebody put, oh, You Found a Little Holiday Gift. This artwork was created to bring a spark of color and joy to someone's day. And today that someone is you. Keep it, pass it along, or let it live wherever it feels right. Well, I mean, that's really pretty, but like, I'm not going to take it because I'm Jewish, so I don't really need it, but that's very pretty. Okay. And something about the South Beach diet. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here, but I actually don't need anything, but it's very cute. So I think the best thing about this one is the hook. It's like not focusing the color, I don't think. It's like too bright. I don't know if you guys are going to get good footage here, but ooh, it's a big one. This one has a lot of kids books, like a crap ton of kids books. So I don't think there's going to be anything down here for me. Let's just see what there is up here in the dark. We have The Memory Keeper's Daughter, The Wrong Mother. I didn't think there would be anything here for me. There isn't. Save the date. Nah, nothing here. Okay, this one was not great. Okay, this one is so cute. It's got a dedication, dedicated in loving memory of my parents, Herb and Lillian. Super cute. It's got this little owl on it that's like sitting on this branch. So let's see what is inside. Uh-oh, they put the Christmas lights. So the Christmas lights are kind of blocking it from opening. Oh no, and the books are double deep in here. Oh no, how are we gonna get to it? Okay, we will have to borrow some space, I guess, to see what is here. So let's see in the back if there's anything. Nora Roberts, this is The Good Girl. I've never seen this one. Okay, let's see. Doll Baby, I feel like I've heard of that one. What do we have in the back here? These are some, I don't like when they're double deep like that because you can't see what anything is. It's not great when it's like that. The Rose Code, I feel like I've heard of that one. Yeah, so no, nothing here for me. Okay, so this one is really interesting. They had this one that obviously is closed, like no longer in business, but then they have this new one that they built, which I really love, and I want to show you guys. I don't know how well that's going to come out on camera because the sun is literally shining right into my face right now, but they have all of these dictionary words and like their definitions, which is really cool. And then here on the side, a little sticker that says any book worth banning is a book worth reading. So this is really, really fun. I wonder if a teacher runs this one. Mayhaps. Okay, it looks really clean and neat. All inside, it's all been like papier-mâchéd. So like the words kind of run everywhere, like all on the inside. Okay, so let's see what's there. We have some James Patterson, Nora Roberts. Oh, here is a Christopher Moore. You have to really be in the mood for Christopher Moore, and I am not right now. Let's see. Anything else that I might be interested in? Nothing that I recognize. I mean, I'm not going to take anything here, but like it's just like a really, really cool library. Nothing for me, but I just love the creativity of it. Okay, we are at another one, and again, I don't know, it's kind of like a cute one. I'm not really good at like taking footage of these things, you guys, like you know that by now. So let's see what's in here. This one is turned over, keeping you a secret. It's kind of hard to see everything. They have like a recessed shelf here. It could use some cleaning up. I think I'm going to clean this one up a little bit because there's an old copy of Puss in Boots, My Secret Guide to Paris. Let me just clean this up because it is not easy to see what's here. Oh gosh, and it's like double deep here. Red Seas, Under Red Skies, The Lies of Loch Lamora. Is this like a sequel to it? Because I actually have The Lies of Loch Lamora. I may grab this one and do some further research about it. Yeah, it looks like it might be part of the series. This is book 2. Oh, that's a great find. I'm actually going to take this one. The Prisoner, B.A. Paris. All right, so we'll grab 2 and we'll leave some.
One eternity later.
Hey everyone, so I am so excited. I'm sitting outside the Value Village here in Fredericton, and I could not wait to get back to the hotel room because I really have to tell you what just happened to me. So for those of you who don't know, Value Village, or Village des Valeurs if you're in Quebec, or I want to say it's called Savers in the States, okay? So if you buy 4 books, you get a 5th, oh my God, I'm spitting into the camera. I'm so excited. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna start again. If you buy 4 books, you get a 5th one free, but I also had a 20% off coupon, and normally I don't go there because their prices have pretty much doubled since the early 2000s when I used to shop there when I was like a wee little thing. So I don't tend to like to support them because they're a for-profit company anyway, but usually they have a better selection of books. So I went in there because we have been thrifting pretty much everywhere, and I haven't taken any footage, and you'll thank me for not having taken any footage because the thrifting we were in St. John this morning, it was abysmal. Okay, this is not the place to go if you guys want to thrift and you're in New Brunswick. It's awful there. So we came back to Fredericton, and I go to this Value Village, and I'm super lucky. I find 4 Jodi Picoult titles that I don't have, and I'm struggling to find a 5th book. There's one that's called 19 Minutes, which I'm trying to find, and I still haven't been able to find a copy of that one, but I want to show you what I did find. Okay, so the first one that I got that I don't already have on my roster is Keeping the Faith. Not really sure what this title is about, and I'm not going to spend the time now. I'm just going to show you the covers, okay, because there's a point to this. I'm going to tell you what. Okay, the second one I got is Plain Truth. I don't already have this title. This one has to do with like an Amish baby being found dead, and they have to figure out like how that happened and what the story is. So anyway, that one had been on my radar, so I picked that one up. The next one that I found is actually her debut novel, her first novel, which I never thought that I would get my hands on a copy of this. It's called Songs of the Humpback Whale. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this was Jodi Picoult's debut, so I'm super excited to read this one. And then lastly, I have Handle with Care. But So here's the exciting part. Do you guys remember when I was telling you how frustrated I was because Book Outlet was having a sale and I had read Alice and then I had The Looking Glass, so that was books 1 and 3 of the trilogy. So you probably have guessed where this is going right now, okay? And I was missing the middle one, book number 2. So I'm in the fiction section of Value Village. I find my 4 Jodi Picoult titles. I couldn't find the one that I wanted and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to the mystery crime, which I never go to. If I'm going to buy like a mystery thriller or a mystery crime novel, I will go to a free little library, because you know that when you read those books, for the most part, they're once and done. You're going to read them. You already know who the culprit is. You're not going to read them again. So it's frequently, especially in a thrift store, it's a section that I will gloss over and I will not even look at. But I said to myself, you know, it's a thrift store. Let me go look in case something is misplaced. And don't you know that I find in that section the book that I have been missing. Okay, this book has been priced at $24.99 Canadian on Amazon. The cover price is $20 for this edition, but it's probably an older edition, so it's probably more by now. I paid $6.99 for this. It was the only one they had. This is a horror book, you guys. It's Christina Henry. It's fantasy horror. She's retelling the Alice in Wonderland tale in this one. And it was in the mystery thriller section, and it was the only one that was there. There was a lady standing, going through the shelves, and I kind of peeked my head around her, and in peeking my head around her, I kind of like did a little dip of my head to one side, and there it was, staring at me. Well, not really staring at me, it was the spine, but I found it, you guys, I found it, and I have been staring at this book on Amazon for weeks now, weeks, I'm not even joking, and I was saying to myself, should I buy it? And I held out, and I didn't buy it, and the universe sent it to me. So I'm super duper happy, and I couldn't wait to go back to the hotel room. I had to tell you guys this right now. So I'm gonna put Eric out of his misery because he's been like super patiently waiting while I'm vlogging this to you. But you guys, I'm super duper happy. All in all, the total came to, I'm gonna tell you the total, $22.66. So in that, there is a 5% GST, but the subtotal was $21.57 because I had buy 4 books, get the 5th one free, and then an extra 20% off. So I figure for 5 books, it came to, including taxes, $22.66, and that was like pretty much less than what Amazon would have wanted for this book alone. So let me know what you guys think.
3 days later.
Editing Zahava here. So this video is really, really long, and I just don't want to take up any more of your time, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to get it uploaded, and the book haul portion of this video, which will include the books that I took from the little free libraries, and also some of the books that I thrifted when I was out in Fredericton, as well as a couple of books that I bought at Librairie Clio, and potentially also, if it comes in on time, a little bit of a Book Outlet haul, not a big one, just like 7 books. I will get to those in the next video, and yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around to see what I brought. But I do want to thank you if you have made it all the way to the end of this video. I hope you guys had fun. I really appreciate you all being here. Please don't forget to check out the links in the description for Book Outlet coupon codes or Amazon Associates links. Just got another email today, now I'm home, and they said that my Amazon Associates links is at risk of being ripped away from me. So if anybody is interested in any books that or any, books that you've seen in previous videos or this video that I've mentioned in this video, please go ahead and click on the Amazon Associates link. It really helps the channel, and it would avoid me getting rejected by Amazon for the 2nd time. So anyway, thanks again for being here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you again in the next one. Ciao for now.